What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well. Here's another patch. They keep delivering over and over again. So this is a really awesome location. This is just one of the features and locations put into Scum in this patch here. The link is in the description, so you can go check out the full patch notes if you wish. So there's some really cool features here. If you want to know where this location is, by the way, I'm going to put it on the screen right now for you so you can see exactly where it is. It's in the top right hand corner of C4. On the map there, so feel free to go check it out. Even in single player, it's an awesome place. There's even a car spawn. There may be even 2 car spawns at this place, but it's going to be attracting a lot of attention, especially with players. And there's also a few Zeds here, and there are some really awesome loot spawns here too. Not really sure if it's like full military stuff, but you can find bags and other items which we found in the stream last night. So just before I carry on with anything, we're going to check out the first part of this update. Now, we have the Mk18. This is the Mk18. It's a fully automatic assault rifle. So you can have single fire, and you can also have fully automatic as well. So you can have like basically full fire. So if we just aim like that, left shift and left click, you can set your different fire modes, which you can do there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this. So we have the Holographic Sights, or the V3 Holographic Sights, so it's going to attach that on. You don't need a rail for the Mk18. The Mk18's already got a rail built on, so you don't need to have a rail for any of the scopes and stuff to add onto this, like the red dot sight and stuff. Not entirely sure if you can fit a long range scope on here. I don't think it's really designed for that. But you can have the holo sight on here as well, so you can see what the holo sight looks like there. Some people don't like the blue, some people do. It's blue. I don't know why. It could have been red. I personally would have preferred red for a sort of like sight, because that's kind of what I'm used to, I suppose. But the holographic sight is really, really cool, and it also fits onto any other weapon as well that has a rail. But that's the beauty of the Mk18. It doesn't need a rail to actually attach anything onto. Now, as you can see, it does take the M16 magazines as well, which is the 5.56x45 rounds, as you can see there in the left-hand side in the inventory. So all you got to do is just obviously put the 5.56x45 in the magazine, then just attach it straight into your weapon there. Now, just going on to the achievements. Obviously, Scum, as you can see, has added a load of achievements into the game, which is great to see. Gives people some goals to reach and all that good stuff as well. So I've actually gained quite a lot of these achievements already. I think they kind of catch up with what your character's already done. Not entirely sure, but I've definitely collected a few of them already. Now, here's another thing here. This is pretty cool before we go and explore this area. So, as you can see, in the crafting menu here, you can see a new improvised bed. Obviously, before, if you click the shelter and you go to put the shelter down, obviously, you can use scroll mouse wheel, by the way, just so you can move items. If some of you guys didn't know that, if you lay a blueprint down, you can spin it around. You can do that with pretty much anything. You can even do it with like a snowman or something if you really want. Just spin it around, and then you can just press F to place. But going back to the main point, the bed, the improvised bed. So this is what the improvised bed looks like here, and these are the items that you're going to need, and it will automatically scroll through some of the items that you're going to need to actually create this. So obviously we have the improvised bed there, and it is going to cost 75 fame points to actually get back there. And if I just place that, let's just get rid of this zombie. And you can see that the improvised bed here is a lot smaller than the improvised than the shelter. So you can see that you can probably hide these quite nicely. And there is a little thing in the game. I don't really know if it's a bug or something, but you can delete it. You can like destroy it after. And it will still stay there on the map. It will still show your, it will show like H for home or something like that. So, but this area is really, really cool. They did say they were working on some kind of mental hospital, sanitarium type place, and it's really cool. You've got some buildings, some assets over here that you've seen before in other locations as well. You've got a really cool building here, and obviously you've got the main building up there. So if we just quickly pop into here, you can see there's loads of different rooms, loads of different things and places you can see. But I'm not going to show you the whole place because I do want you guys to sort of have your own adventure and explore to yourselves. Now, this lift doesn't actually work. There's no power here, but that would be cool to see something like that moving if you can get the power on or something. I don't know. But they've done a great job with this. Really nice. There's a lot of medical places in here, obviously, because it is a sanitarium. So this is a place where they used to treat people with mental issues, or it could have been a place where they dealt with a lot of the prisoners and turned them into what they are now. But I think that was done before they got to the island. So, but it's still a really creepy place. So if we check out behind here. I mean, you can see the graffiti on the walls look really, really cool. Just take out some of these heads. If I can shoot through the fence. There we go. But they've done it so well. It looks really overgrown and sort of is not kept well, not looked after, so to speak. And you can see in the bottom right, there's achievements popping up already. So that's really cool to see. I'm glad that actually came up in the video. You can go on the roof here. This is what I was saying. This is going to be like a hotspot for PvP. It really is. And just look at this. It just looks really, really nice. And you've got some wells around here as well, like some water pumps, so you can actually get some drink. And inside this building up here as well, in the main part, there is actually a load of water bottles that you usually find in the offices as well. Now, there is a lot of bug fixes in here. Now, I'm not going to go through all the bug fixes because I don't usually do that in my videos. But if you do go and check that out, it is in the description. As I said at the beginning of the video, you can go and see it for yourself and have a look through and see what's fixed. Obviously, not everything is always fixed and nothing is ever guaranteed. So make sure to check out for the bugs yourself. And usually they do have a hot fix as well whenever they do their updates. So usually there's a hot fix soon after. This place is gorgeous. Really nice location. But you can see straight away that it's going to cause a lot. It's going to attract a lot of attention. But you've got all the wards here. You've got all different rooms. I mean, don't forget, it's not a military location, so don't expect to find like all high-end guns or anything here. In fact, when we streamed it last night, we only found one bag and just various other medical supplies that you can find. Like if you search these things, you might find a bandage. A bandage is very common to find. In here, and you've got some lockers too, so you might find something in the lockers actually. I mean, you can find some good stuff in there sometimes, or if you look in a desk you find some craftable items as well. So if we go down here, you can see that this will lead you to the back of the actual building. You know that this is going to be a great place for squad fights and stuff like that, so killing Zeds. But the Mk18 oh, here's where you get your drinks as well. You will find these in the building too. But the Mk18 is quite a rare rifle, guys, so don't expect to find it everywhere. Don't forget, this is a survival game. It's not Call of Duty or anything, so you're not going to find everything straight away. It's going to take time to actually find items. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the roof and have a look up here. But yeah, the Mk18 you will be able to find in military locations and stuff like that as well, so don't worry too much about that, but there is it's quite rare to find. But this location is freaking awesome. I really like it, and it is in the top of C4, which I did say at the beginning of the video. I'm hoping I said C4 up there anyway. But that's pretty much it for the update. I mean, some people are going to be like, it's not a big update, but it's an awesome update to me. It's an awesome update to a lot of people as well, because the sights and everything else, we've now got the red dot sight, we've now got the holo sight. As you can see, if I go into my Mk18 there, let's take the holo sight off, and you can obviously just attach a red dot sight as well, which you can do here. Now, what I would like to try quickly, now I should have done this before recording, but I'm going to try something quickly. I'm going to try a different scope. I'm going to try like the POSP. I don't think the POSP is going to fit on here, actually, to be fair. No, the POSP doesn't fit on there, but I want to see if the other scope does. Let's just go spawn item scope. And let's just go Dragunov scope. P223. Oh, it does! The P223 scope does actually sit on this. Nice, look at that. That's awesome. Can you see the wind taking that? So if we set the windage, that should move it over a bit. Nope, that's the wrong way. Can you see what that windage is doing? It's only available in single player at the minute. And now you can see it goes to the right. Now if you go that way, you can kind of get it centered. But the wind is taking that. That's cool. That's awesome to see. So that's pretty much it for the update video, guys. I'm sorry it wasn't as long as usually the other ones are. But I hope you do enjoy the video nonetheless. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash that thumbs up. And I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe.